Well, in the history of New Canaan, the biggest thing other than shoe manufacturing and farming were the moderns. And the Harvard Five came to New Canaan and they really made a difference.
Well, there were a number of reasons that Philip Johnson chose New Canaan to build his weekend retreat that has come to be known as the Glass House. First of all, he fell in love with the site, which offered a natural promontory, the original 5-acre site that the Glass House was built on. But there were other reasons as well. Of course, the proximity to New York, and at the same time the very beautiful bucolic setting was truly special, as well as the presence already of a number of important architects who would come to be known as the Harvard Five.
Modern architecture was born after the First World War because the devastation was so much. And they wanted to have some economical, simple, and socially useful buildings.
We have probably had close to 100 moderns in New Canaan done by the Harvard Five or the people who followed them, because architects came to New Canaan because of the Harvard Five.
When the Gropius and Breuer came to Harvard, they spread the idea of modern architecture, and first at Harvard and then some other architecture schools that took hold and became popular and very frequented style with the architects.
The way it's constructed is if you take a cut any place through the house, it's a straight line. So this roof is generated by taking a straight line like this. And when you look at it on an angle, is when and then you take the planking and you put it diagonally across, and that's what creates the curve.
Philip Johnson made the decision to give the house to the National Trust for Historic Preservation in the late 80s. He lived a very long time and only passed away in 2005. And so between 2005 and 2007, the site was prepared to be open to the public.
One of the students at Harvard, Elliot Noyes, was from this area, and he told the colleagues and Breuer especially that this is a good area. It's open. It's a lot of opportunity for relatively inexpensive acquiring some good land, and so several of the colleagues came to New Canaan and established themselves here.
It was a very contemporary design done at the time. It was a concept, and it was very well built at the time. That's why it's enduring and has lasted for this amount of time.
The modern houses are tailor-made. It's like a glove on a hand, so perfectly shaped for the proposed owner.
New Canaan is very proud of the work that these architects did, and it was not just in New Canaan. They were known worldwide.